Day 2. Here are the bees. So I've just got home from work. First things first, rush down to check the bees. Lots of activity around here. Don't know what the signs are. Who knows, if maybe the queen's left or they're hanging around. They don't seem to be cooling the hive down. Today's a really hot day. But definitely lots of activity, lots of them flying around. It's a bit nervous, so many bees around. I don't know if you can see, can't really see there, but they were flying up and going off. So we're flying up there and then going that way towards the house and gardens. I can't see any on plants around there, so, and a kind of a pack of them, strangely enough, started heading off in the undergrowth. So, but I don't think they stayed there. It dissipated that action. Whoever led that action was a bit of a wild card, I think. So now I wonder with the camera if we can get a good zoom in there and see what they're actually doing. Look, they look like they are cooling the hive. All of them in a row like that. Lots of heads pointing outwards, not necessarily moving. That must be, I would have thought that must be cooling down the hive there. Flapping their wings, getting some circulation going. Wow. Wow. Expression busy bees certainly seems true. There's always been, this morning as well, when I came to look, although it wasn't this activity, they were just like waking up and a few of them flying around, but this corner was definitely the busy corner. The bees that were going into the hive were going in that corner specifically. So yeah, lots of them flying around there, lots, I don't know if you can see, but they're all around me. I know, it does seem to be busy periods. This is the end of the day. There's one almost on my arm. Might be getting a bit too close to one, perhaps. I don't want to accidentally crush one or scare one. Me and my bees. That looks silly, doesn't matter. So there they are. So let's go over the hive, what we've got. Well, we've got this panel I've cut out, I've levelled the ground here, put some water down, haven't seen anyone in it. Just levelled it off because this was a slope and it was all covered with bramble and stuff like this before. So I made a little area for the bees. A few planks down, some white stones, red bricks, they're red and black they don't like. And this is my hive. So this is, apart from this kind of grey old looking box there, this is a national hybrid hive. So not the same size frames as a commercial or a national or a WBC or any of that. It's yet another addition to the mix. It's a bit cheaper and it is in Western Cedar, so that's good. Now, problem is, the bees that I got, my kind of ex-swarm, less than a week old swarm, were in a nuke box that took national hives. So the solution we've gone for is put the nuke box on my floor, the brood box, sorry, on my floor. What am I talking about? The national sized brood box on top of the floor, that way the frames could go directly in there. On top of that you got my hybrid brood box with the frames. On top of that you've got one super which is just used with a few frames, and there's a feeding jar in there, so it's just to keep the roof off the feeding jar, give the feeding some room for a feeding jar, and then my roof. So no bee excluder. There is, I can't remember what you call it, a cover board in there, but the holes are open inside. So that's the setup. The bees seem to be adopting it. Lots of action. So just to let you know, it is 7 o'clock on the nose now on a very hot 1st of July, and They've just spent their first night in and they've had their first day out, and it looks like they're all there. It looks promising. Looks like they've taken to the hive, but time will tell, and we don't know yet if there's a queen in the box. So, well, they're sticking around. They stuck around nucleus, so hopefully there is. Okay, well, see you soon. Let's just focus down here on my next project, my next short-term project. Goodbye.